What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today we are going to start a new series. So today we are going to play Stepford County Railway in Roblox. So today we are going to do
standing at
basically
platform 6 is the 1910 Stepford
down.
Connect service to Stepford Airport Central.
So I'm just turning the volume down. So today we are going I'm just going to mute the thing entirely. So today we are going to do the route 1. So we are going to do this series in route order. So we are going to basically start the route. The first route is from Stepford Central to Stepford Airport Central. So that is that, and I'm not going to show you the timetable because I don't want to spoil it, even though some of you all probably know what it is. But we are just going to do this and make it a series as much as possible. And I'm thinking to do another train series because I don't think we do train enough in this game.
Your attention please.
Like we never really record
the
like train videos.
10 metro service to Barton has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Welcome on board.
At this point, I'm actually just going to tell you what
Stepford Airport Central.
What other train game we're playing. So we will be playing. So at this point, it's just going to spoil it anyway. So
Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge.
Yeah, what was the point?
Stepford Airport Parkway and Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Stepford East.
Anyways, I was thinking to make a British Railway series as well. So it's not just Stepford County Railway, we'll also play British Railway. Because it's been like a battle between SCR and BR and see what game's better. And like I think BR, in my opinion, has better physics, more realistic trains. Because like it's not like an arcade looking game compared to SCR, but SCR isn't a terrible game, but I actually fell out with it a few times actually, but it's not a completely terrible game. But ever since 2.0, the game has gotten worse, like significantly, because of this new driving GUI. I was very disappointed at that 2.0 update, because I thought there would be a longer branch line. I'm honestly sometimes all for the long lines. I always like to see something new, rather than seeing the exact same thing. And this really isn't enough for me, even though I sound like a bit of a brat, but I just can't help but just be disappointed.
This train is for Stepford Airport Central. The next station is St Helens Bridge.
So we are in our class 158 today, so because that's like one of the first trains that appear in my train GUI, so I'm just going to use the class 158, and then we'll gradually get to more different trains. But for this route, from just the route 1, we are just going to use the class 158. This is a train we'll be using maybe later on today, which will maybe be about 10 o'clock. We are going to do the reverse and nighttime / the opposite way around. So that's kind of how it will work. So the next stop is St Helens Bridge. So yeah, we just got to kind of be careful on how we are speeding, because our brakes are not like they are like realistic-ish. British Railway also has something similar to that, but probably not as bad. But this game has a bit of a problem, like with its braking system. It's one of them that kind of annoyed me. And then so, and also we need to, and now flipping to terminate somewhere, it is 15 miles per hour to get to a terminus.
And verily, please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You'll have to hear these announcements. I bet it's just going to interrupt when I'm talking. It's just going to interrupt everything. So I might not speak that much in the series.
Bowden, Coxley, Benton Bridge, Stepford Airport Parkway,
and it looks like you probably can. So
Stepford Airport Central. This train
5 minutes in
is
already.
formed of 3 coaches.
Some roads will be longer than others, obviously, because it's like it's a game that it has quite a decent sized map. It goes like a lot of places. I'll just show you the entire map. So the longest you can probably get is from Willowfield to Lynn by the Sea. That's what I guess is going to happen. How long it will be. So that's a bit of a spoiler for future videos, but there are 5 operators. There used to be 4 until the 2.2 came out, which was about a few days ago. It came out, Metro, and we're going to do that for the next routes, because unfortunately the Connect route to Port Benton is now replaced with Metro. So yeah, I have to actually save points so I can buy that route. It's like a waste of points like from previous times though, which is kind of a shame, but yeah, we'll be able to experience the Metro vibes, you know. And there's actually way less Connect routes as well, so we are going to be doing a lot of Metro and Connect, like kind of all in one sort of. So, and we'll do quite a few airlinks. We're just going to do all of it in route order, so like it's not going to be completely like, you know, how you would probably do it, but yeah, personally I think I will just do it in route order. We'll have to use different trains with different routes, so like we need to use the Class 68 for one of the routes that go from like Willowfield to Lynn by the Sea. It does not stop at some stations and it is required a different train for it, so yeah, that's one example I know. Also in Waterline, you have to use a Class 142 for one, actually no, it's a 143 I think, to do a Benton to Morgantown, Morgantown itself route. But there's also another route that will take you from Newry to basically
Train is for Stepford
Newry
Airport
to Morgantown.
Central.
So yeah, there's a bit of spoilers, but
Bowden.
yeah, but we're just gonna do this pretty much for fun, I guess. Ever since 2.0 or something, I think the 158 has a more realistic sound when opening doors, because it used to sound very, very just wrong, like that's literally kind of what it sounded like. It were awful, so yeah, I'm actually glad they fixed that. It sounds actually realistic. Actually has realism in that sound. But yeah, I'm still personally think British Railway has more like realism in it, but SCR, I think it's really for the map sizes, the amount of trains as well. I think they have done a lot in this game. They put a lot for this game. It's more of a richer game than British Railway, I'd assume British Railway is not as rich as SCR. It's kind of, it probably works like that, because there are a lot more trains, a lot more routes. So, speaking of routes, the way I will order my routes is based on like where I would start, like where I started way before I actually, you know, actually got into the game. That's the Metro train, for example,
Airport
and that
Central.
bloody door is so
This
loud.
train is formed of 3 coaches.
St Helens Bridge.
And that's one of the announcements.
The next station will be Angel Pass.
This is Bowden. This train is for Stepford Airport Central. The next station is Coxley.
That's one of the stations that I always oftenly miss, because it's like, it's kind of just in the middle of the track where I will go really fast. It's hard to track Coxley sometimes, so like, I hopefully don't miss it. Another station I missed a few times was Upper Stapler, because it's like, it's a weird way, the way they did it. It's like, the revamp really has changed everything in the game. Like, I remember when, like, the actual map revamped, it used to be, that's where Coxley used to be like Benton. That's why there were like 2 similar stations. I think they were all like really, really similar. And Benton Bridge had a different way it works. To get to Stepford Airport Central, it was just a normal junction, it was a normal branch. I really missed that. It's just now just something I don't really like. I don't really like the new revamped Benton Bridge. It just doesn't seem right to me. find
To
it
be
really
arriving
nostalgic.
at Coxley.
Like very nostalgic.
Please mind the gap between the train and the
Just more
platform.
interesting in some ways. Even though like Benton Bridge now has 4 platforms. But yeah, this is Coxley. Hopefully, luckily I didn't miss this station this time, like I did a few times. And I tried to get into a very, very small server because obviously now the bloody player base is 75 people. Like I think ever since the Metro update, it's been lagging. It's been lagging a lot with that player base. 75 was just too much at this point, and I'm starting to struggle, especially when I have to wait for very long. So until I get my Robux, I will actually get myself a private server eventually, and yeah, keep this like like just not like it's not a public server. I'm gonna use my private server for the rest of the series until I don't know. I don't even know, to be honest. Benton, one of the biggest stations in game. It's like I think Benton's like inspired by Birmingham New Street. I'm pretty sure it's like inspired because it goes like under a couple of roads. It kind of goes like
Stepford Airport Central.
it goes into a
The
couple.
next station is Benton.
I wish I could just turn them announcements off. It's really annoying me. Anyway, so like the reason why I think like Benton is like it's like similar to a Birmingham New Street and Birmingham International because it goes like underground kind of, and it's like under like a crossroads, it's very similar to that. Like it goes under a building kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of inspired by Birmingham New Street. I would generally kind of think that Stepford Central might be inspired by Leeds. I'd also think Leeton in British Railway will be inspired by Leeds as well, based on how similar they
Shortly
kind
be
of are.
arriving at Benton.
Like if we made like Leeton plus Stepford Central, it would probably be like Leeds Station. Like I find it very familiar. Like as you can see, this is like a Birmingham inspired station kind of. It looks like an inspired Birmingham station. Like that is a huge station.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So I'm actually going to call out all the operators in this game. So, main one is probably Connect and Metro, Waterline, Airlink, and Express. Express will be probably one of the last ones, but unfortunately it's not really in like, it does not make it last in like route order. It's like, it doesn't work like that. So technically I will do Express once we get to it, which is like around in route 80s, I think this is it. And this is only the first route, and we're doing 2 videos. So this will take us a very long time to get to Express. Maybe by 2 years, I don't even know. Depends how often we upload these videos. But obviously I will try to make 2 videos per, like 2 SCR videos, because obviously it's like, it's crucial, like to... It's kind of crucial to make like 2 videos in a day to make for one route, so it's not completely slow. But this series will last very, very long. It's going to be a lot of episodes in SCR and British Railway. But obviously we know that British Railway will also actually be expanding. SCR, I think it's not really going to make a huge difference as compared to how it used to. Like the games works like not really, they don't release like massive lines anymore. Like that was one of the reasons I was really disappointed in 2.0. Like, there was only 3 stations as Lockby, Carnley Bridge and Rayleigh Bay in 2.0. I was disappointed that it were only 3 stations. And it took so long 2.0, it just felt like forever. So like I was just mad a little bit. Like, why did it take so long? Like, I know I'm not really a game developer, but it just seems too long, especially when SCR literally has a team. I thought it would be kind of more efficient, in my opinion. Like a bit more efficiency going on.
Benton
Like, not sounding like a Karen or anything, but like, it just seems a bit... It's just a bit weird that, like, how long it took, only for 3 stations. Like, no offense, but like, yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm kind of criticizing it a little bit, and that's just my entire opinion on it. That's my opinion on SCR. British Railway, however, they have longer lines, they have like longer expansions. Like, honestly, most lines don't take like only 3 stations. I have at least 4 or 5. I think I have 4 at least stations in a line instead of 3. And it's longer, so it's like significantly longer than SCR. So yeah, I believe British Railway will have a bigger map eventually than SCR at this point. I think so. Like, there's been 2 updates in British Railway that basically so there's been a new update probably about a month ago maybe now. So there's been a new expansion that goes from Norrington to Stonebrook Town, and then there's also an update 1.3.3. it was the routes to go from also Norrington expansion to Cuffley. That is one of the spoilers, which will be probably way in the future. And guys, don't forget, I'm literally doing a lot of different other games as well, not just SCR and British Railway. I'm always playing Nimby Rails, Transport Fever 2, Cooking Simulator, Supermarket Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, etc. So yeah, it will obviously take a very long time to get to that. Like, SCR videos might be uploaded maybe if it were a week holiday. I'd make it twice a week. British Railway, I would make like 1 video on it, like maybe twice a week if I could. And British Railway, I would actually genuinely think that it would work quite well. But for today, we are going to do SCR. So we are going to do this route at pretty much sunset, because it's about 25 past 7. And then at night we are going to just kind of just reverse it. I'd say assume I might get there by 10 o'clock. Who really knows, but I will do it eventually later today, maybe in a few hours time. So yeah, and then tomorrow we will do British Railway, that one of the first routes I am going to choose. And then we will, on Sunday, I'm thinking to do another Microsoft Flight Sim video that goes from, I think it would be Dublin to Cork. It's down in the south of Ireland. I think we might be expanding there, maybe on Sunday, or maybe somewhere else. I don't really know, but I think it is Cork next, and then it will be, can't remember what else. I've been planning what major city to go to, and then one of the last ones will be Northern Ireland. We'll be going to Northern Ireland eventually, in like later in the series, Northern Ireland as well. So yeah, we kind of cover the entire island of Ireland. Island of Ireland. Very weird way to phrase it. Anyways, we're just going to stop the conversations. Let's actually get to Airport Central. So yeah, Airport Central. It seems like a whole different city as well. It's like, to me, I honestly think this is like a second Stepford area, like a city. I'm very confused why they made it like that. They could have just made like some apartment buildings. Maybe not like this. Because this kind of reminds me of like Canary Wharf. It's like a part of London that's like bigger than the actual city centre. I genuinely think that Canary Wharf has a much, like, it's kind of similar to this. Because it has a lot of tall skyscrapers, but it does not have like as much as basically the actual city centre of London. Like, it's like it's a freaking concrete jungle basically, Canary Wharf, and I've been there before in January. It was very cool. I really loved when I walked at night with my family, and yeah, it was quite interesting really. So yeah, so that's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit, except it's not for like just a certain zone of London. It's just like, just for an airport, it's a little bit ridiculous. Like, I can just see the airport tower right there. An Airlink, it's going to be going all around the airport. There's also a Connect route that goes on one of the terminals. There's terminal routes straight ahead. So yeah, there we go. So we're just going to end it here. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you later. So like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys about 10 o'clock, or maybe possibly early or later, or may not happen. But I should do it eventually. So yeah, I love you guys, and yeah, see you later.